Okay, guys, in this lesson plan, you're going to learn about the letter O. So the lesson will begin with the ABC song, and the teacher will point to the letter O when heard. The children will be introduced with visual cards and also asked if they see a letter O on their name tag. If an O is located in the children's name tag, the teacher will ask them, well, where does that O occur? The beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Before moving on to the next section of the lesson, the teacher will also hold up pictures that may or may not contain the letter O. The children will have to raise their hands in order to answer the question yes or no. Next, the kids are going to learn the sounds of O. So we will then look throughout the classroom to find words that contain the letter O. As the items are being discussed, we will dive into what the letter O sounds like. The sounds of O are O and ah. We will then discuss the importance of knowing these sounds so that we can eventually learn how to read. Next, we're going to jump into writing the letter O. So for our guided practice, I will pass out whiteboards and pens to the children. We will be using the overhead projector when learning how to correctly write the letter O. The children will learn how to write the uppercase O by starting at the top, circle down and around, and close your circle at the top. The children will learn how to write the lowercase o as well by starting at the imaginary dotted line, circling down and around, and closing the circle at the imaginary dotted line. Next, I will read a poem aloud to the class, and I will have it posted on the overhead projector so they can see the words that are inside the poem. Students will then be asked to identify the letter O in the poem, and then students will be asked to write the uppercase and lowercase o again on their whiteboards. Now let's draw. So for independent practice, the students will be given drawing paper and utensils to color with. Students will now think about 4 objects that they want to draw on their paper that contain the letter O. For example, dog, boat, log, coat. The students will then write the uppercase O and the lowercase o below their 4 pictures. And then for check for understanding and their exit ticket, basically we just want to see what have the students learned from today's lesson. So students will be randomly called on to draw an uppercase and lowercase o in the air. Students will also be randomly selected to again point out an object in the classroom that contains the letter O. Lastly, students will be called on to voice the sounds of the letter O. And so this is just basically to check their understanding and know that we are capable of moving on to our next letter. And that is it.